Portions of this program are brought to you by Cure Point Cancer Treatment, 2406 Bellevue Road in Dublin. At Cure Point Cancer Treatment, we're bringing you state-of-the-art cancer treatment right here at home. Cure Point Cancer Treatment. Check us out on Facebook.
Welcome everybody. I'm glad to have with me today my dear friend Genola Jackson, who I have spent a lot of time with over the last few months. This campaign is kind of winding down, but we don't want people to get complacent, do we, Genola?
No, we don't. No, we don't. And I want to start out by saying thanks to all of the voters of Lawrence County that voted for me on June 9th in the primary nonpartisan election. I don't take it for granted. I certainly appreciate you all supporting me and showing me love by voting for me on June 9th. And I ask that you come back again and vote in the runoff election. Please, please, please come back and vote again in the runoff election. And don't just vote, but vote for me, Genola Jackson.
Absolutely. Let's get that clear right up front now. But you know, Genola, you were up about 1,000 votes over your nearest competitor, which you're in the runoff with him. But that don't matter no more, does it?
No, it's a new ball game, and that's why I'm encouraging each person that voted before to please come back so that I can be elected as your next Lawrence County probate judge, because of the fact that I was the top vote getter, and I was very elated about that. But I need to be the winner of this race, and I can't do that without your support.
And I know you got a lot of people out working. Just matter of fact, this interview we're doing was paid for by your supporters. I surprised Genola the other day when I went in her office. I said, we got to sit down and do an interview. She said, what do you mean? I said, well, there's a group of your supporters have come by the station and have pooled their money together. That's how much they believe in Genola, her experience, and I'll just throw one name out. There's many of them, so I better not start names, but I just want to say Richard Nesbitt has been out working so hard. He put all this together, and he talked to me in my office the other day. He said, James, how could anybody possibly vote for anybody else? She's got 23 years of experience, a godly woman who wants to do things right. And I'm saying things that Richard said that you wouldn't dare say about yourself, I know, but we got to brag on her. And it's all true. But we got to stress to everybody, Genola, they got to vote. You can't just say, because we know elections, I was talking about one this morning, happened in Macon years ago, but everybody thought one candidate was going to win that didn't go vote. And then all of a sudden, their candidate didn't win. So that's why we have elections, isn't it? You have to vote.
Exactly. Voting is very important. And I just want to say, talk a little bit about what James was saying about my supporters and the people that have been dedicated to me because of the fact that they believe that I deserve to be the next Lawrence County probate judge because of my hard work and dedication in the probate court for over 20 plus years now. And I certainly appreciate the fact that they have the confidence in me as being the next Lawrence County probate judge. And I want to thank Mr. Nesbitt here today for his hard work in getting this interview that I'm having with Mr. Deal right now, presently. And I also want to thank everybody that has worked so hard for me as a part of my team. I don't necessarily have a committee, but I've got some hard-working people that have worked hard to help me to get to this point. And naming just a few, other than Richard, it's Gary Johnson. He's been really, really supportive of me, and he's done a lot. He and Jerry Davis both are very seasoned politicians, and I'm not seasoned in politics, so they have helped me a lot. And I certainly appreciate not only them, but everybody that has worked so hard to get me to this point.
Well, it's been a long road. I know you've been running for months, but we just have to make sure everybody understands that you can't sit back and rest on your laurels now. You know, you're out working, you're waving and got signs everywhere, and billboards and television and all these things. So, but people have to vote, and early voting is starting. We're taping this on July the 16th. but early voting starts this Monday.
That's correct.
So early voting goes from when to when?
Okay, early voting will start on Monday morning, July 20th, and it will end on August 7th, the Friday before the election day. So please take advantage of doing the advanced early voting, because if you're not comfortable with going to the polls on election day, then you may just stop by the registrar's office and vote during the 3-week period that they will be doing the advanced voting. But vote, vote, vote. Whether you vote advanced voting or whether you do absentee or whether you go to the polls on election day, because I know that's what some people just believe in, going on election day. It doesn't matter to me when you go, but please go and vote for me again.
Yeah, we're not going to get picky, are we?
No,
just vote.
No, just vote.
And I know I just like election day. You know, some people like to early vote, and that's great. Just vote. I don't know why. You know, I love to go be a part of the process. And election day, see the poll workers in there, and the reason we're taping this early is because of that early voting. We want you to get out and vote early. Take your friends with you, tell your church members, remind your neighbors. Because I'm telling you, Genola, I don't understand, but even after this last election, I have people say, I didn't realize the election was this past Tuesday. And I'm thinking, all these candidates are out, you know, we got it all over television, radio, newspaper, all these things, and people still miss it. So I know some of you are saying, why do they keep repeating that? We're not trying to be repetitious, but we're just trying to make sure everybody knows you got to get out and vote.
Yes, that's very important because like James is saying, a lot of people didn't realize that the election June 9th was being held, and I can understand because of the fact that the May 19th election was postponed, so there was a bit of confusion with all of the different dates. But we're here today, like James is saying, to make sure there is no doubt about it, no confusion, that you know that the election is being held on August 11th, and that the advanced voting will be starting on Monday.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back and continue our conversation. Stay with us. We'll be back right after this.
I'm Heath Richter, and we just want to invite everybody to come on down to the Houston Clinic and check us out at our new facility. We've been in Dublin for a while now, obviously, but have a new office here, and we'd just like you to come down and see some of the new stuff we're offering. And if you need to get checked out, we'd be glad to do that for you. We've got able to do some ultrasound-guided injections now, and physical therapy, and just a little bit better space, so hopefully we can get you in and out of here a little bit quicker.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
To so many of you who count on us for your prescription medication needs, I'd like to thank you for your years of trust. To those who've yet to choose Tomlinson Pharmacy and Medical Park Pharmacy, I invite you to stop by and discover what makes us different.
Medical Park Pharmacy is your family's one-stop destination for their prescription, health, and wellness needs. Our staff greets you with a smile and provides a level of customer care and expert service that truly sets us apart. Realizing your time is valuable, we'll always strive to have your prescriptions filled in minutes, not hours. Have a concern about a new medication? Our pharmacists are available to discuss the instructions and precautions. In addition, Medical Park Pharmacy also stocks a wide array of over-the-counter medications and medical supplies. With the drive-through window, free delivery within city limits, and refills through our phone IVR website or mobile phone app, staying healthy has never been so convenient. At Medical Park Pharmacy, local owners Wendell and Wendy Smith provide hands-on service to ensure your satisfaction. We care about earning your business and strive to make you a regular customer. Come experience a difference. Visit Medical Park Pharmacy today.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm continuing my conversation with Genola Jackson. I was telling Richard the other day, we did an interview before the last election, and I heard so many wonderful comments about you. None about me, obviously, but they're about, because I do this all the time.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
you're running for office, so I know things like that are new. But when you win, see, then you're going to have to deal with me all the time.
Oh, I welcome that. I love talking to James. He's just got a personality like mine. He's a people person, and he's very easy to talk to. So I certainly welcome you into the office at any time.
And the reason I mention that, Genola, is I know you want to be transparent. When you're elected, You want to make sure the people know what's going on, when it's going on, there's no questions, and that's really the main reason I bring that up.
Yes, I believe in transparency because that's a part of upholding the integrity of the office and the court, is being transparent. And if there's any issues that need to be handled, I will have an open door policy to where the citizens can feel comfortable in coming in the office and discussing, and we'll try to take care of whatever that issue is, if at all possible.
And let's just talk just a quick minute. We had our debate before the last election, and you had 2 finalists out of the large group of people that were running. And I know you had some good people running. And you know, Genola, we want to encourage people to run for office.
Yes.
When you have good people that are bringing ideas, and I know you learned just listening to some of the other people.
I did.
Win, lose, or draw, you learn from listening to other people. So, and I know you and I have talked off camera, and I know that you appreciate people running and putting their name out there, and you're putting it all out there.
Yes, yes.
When you run for office.
Exactly. I agree. Running for office, like I said, is something, politics is new to me, but I felt like I would be doing an injustice to myself after serving in the office for so long. Under the leadership of Judge Helen W. Harper, she's been a great mentor to me, and I feel like that I am ready and capable to serve at the next level in the probate court office. And I do respect all of the other candidates that also wanted to run for the office, but because of my experience in the office, I feel that I'm the best suitable candidate for the citizens because of the fact that I'm already aware of the day-to-day operations and the office procedures and my experience in the office.
Well, the good thing about you, Genola, what you see is what you get.
Exactly.
And you've been in office 23 years. Everybody knows what to expect.
Exactly.
So you're not going to be this different person
No.
come the time you win.
No.
You don't have a persona or nothing. But so that's the good thing about this. If you vote for and elect Genola Jackson, you know what you get.
Exactly.
Because you've already been there for
Exactly.
the 23 years or so.
Yes.
So there's nothing new. You're going to build on the good things, and you may tweak some things and change some things through the years.
Yes.
But people know what to expect.
Exactly. I'm a very compassionate person, hardworking person. I'm also fair. I believe in treating people the way you want to be treated, with respect. And I also, it doesn't matter to me what your socioeconomic status is. I try to help you if at all possible. So, like he said, what you see is what you get with Genola.
And what have you learned talking to so many people? And I know that COVID-19 has changed this particular election, but what have you learned talking to the people of Orange County?
Well, I've learned in talking with the people, like you saying, with the social distancing that we're doing and it's in place because of COVID-19, being able to politic has been a little bit different. What I've been doing is we've been doing motorcades throughout the different areas in the county and in the city, trying to let people know that, you know, I am working to be the next probate judge. And I've learned in talking to people, a lot of people are really not that familiar with what is actually done in the probate court and all the different parts of the court because there's so many. And I've certainly tried to explain the duties of the office. So in talking with the people, a lot of them say, well, I know that you've been in the office and you should know the job. And I do know, I feel like I know, and I'm experienced enough to start out doing the job with a smooth transition. Of course, I don't claim to know it all, like I said before, but I just mainly have been receiving a very welcome from the citizens, a very warm welcome from the citizens of Lawrence County.
Okay, to be clear, if you did not vote in the election in June, you cannot vote in the runoff, right?
No. You can vote.
You can vote.
Yes.
If you did not vote, you can still vote.
You can still vote in the runoff election because of the fact that it is a runoff. Whether you voted in the primary or not, you're still allowed to vote in the runoff election. Now, if this had been a partisan race where it was Democratic or Republican, you would have to vote the same way that you did in the initial June 9th election. But because this is a nonpartisan race, anybody that did or did not vote on June 9th, as long as you're registered, you can still vote on August 11th.
You see why you need to vote for Genola Jackson. See, I didn't know that. But you need to vote for somebody that knows the election laws, knows the right answer. And when I asked that question, I figured I already knew the answer. You see, she had to show me up. Right? No, I'm kidding. But that's why you want to vote for somebody with experience. They know the laws, and when it comes to elections, we want our elections straight up, transparent, no problems. And you got to admit, under the leadership of Judge Harper and Susan Rooks, with, oh my goodness, they got over 100 years of experience combined.
They do.
It's
close
incredible.
To it. Yes,
it is.
Yes.
But that's why you need experience. There's so many parts of the job, I know, but just elections alone, we want to know our elections are fair and forthright, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And because of the fact that Susan and we already have a great working relationship with elections. She's the registrar and I'm the assistant election superintendent for Lawrence County. And we've been working together for many, many years. And it does make a difference when you have experienced personnel in handling the elections, because the laws, they change so often. And already being familiar with the laws does help when there is a change.
Yep, and it's constant training. I go to Susan's office a lot too, but I'm amazed at the training that y'all have to do, and then train the poll workers. And we just show up and vote.
Exactly.
Y'all got to do the hard work.
Yes,
so
yes.
That's
There's a lot of preparation.
Yeah.
It's a lot more than meets the eye getting prepared for an election, because you got from A to Z, and like James just said, all you see is Z, election day.
Yeah.
There's a lot before that.
And that's all we care about, isn't it? That's why you got good people doing these kind of jobs. So we're going to take another break and come back and wrap things up. Stay with us.
It's really hot outside, and the deals are even hotter with the City of Dublin natural gas. How would you like a free 40-gallon hot water heater plus free gas installation? It's easy. Just pick up the phone and call Brad Grimes with the City of Dublin Natural Gas, 277-5048, and get a free hot water heater and free installation. The City of Dublin Natural Gas, saving you money every single day.
Quality products and installations since 1985. That's 4 Seasons.
Welcome back, everybody. We want to wrap things up. If you're just joining us, I have with me, which Genola needs no introduction probably, Genola Jackson. At some point, everybody either goes by the probate judge's office and kind of waves in the window or goes in for one of the many services. But Genola is running for probate judge. We're in a runoff. And I've just been straightened out, if you're just joining us right after this commercial break. But even if you didn't vote in the other election, you can come and vote this time. That's right.
That's correct. That
Man,
is
that's
correct.
wonderful.
It is, because I need some more votes to win. So for those of you that did not, for whatever reason, vote on June 9th, I need you to please, please come and vote on August 11th. I not only need your vote, I want your vote. So please come and cast your vote on Tuesday, August 11th for me, Genola Jackson.
And to take over for such a popular judge like Helen Harper, she has run and she's been in that office for many, many years.
Yes.
And I don't remember when she first run, but she tells me the story. She run against a bunch of men.
Yeah, I think she's told me that.
And she beat every one of them. So you want to carry in that same stride, don't you?
Yes, I do. I do. Yes, she's got some big shoes to fill, and like you said, I want to be successful in my election as well as she was. So yes, I do.
Okay. Let's go back over one more time. Early voting is?
Early voting will begin Monday, July 20th, and will end on Friday, August 7th.
Okay, and election day is?
Election day is August 11th, Tuesday, August 11th. So please remember to get out and vote. But before we end our interview, I just want to say that graduations are being held. I believe Dublin's graduation is coming up Saturday, and the county graduations will be held the following weekend. And I want to just say to all the graduates locally and in the surrounding counties, I just want to say congratulations to you on your accomplishment of becoming a high school graduate. This has been a difficult time for everybody. You all have had some delays, but thank God it has not been denied. So again, I just want to say congratulations to you, and if you just stay focused and stay focused on God, you will be successful in life.
Amen. Amen. Please get out and vote. It's one of the few rights we have as Americans, but get out and vote. Take a friend, get the church van, whatever you got to do, but load them up in the car, in the van, walk to the polls, whatever you want to do, but get to the polls and vote. We've got 2 runoffs. We've got a school board seat if you're in that district between Reverend James Brown and Locke Wilford, and then you've got this race, probate judge, which is nonpartisan, between Genola Jackson and her opponent. So we want to make sure you get out and vote, vote, vote. If we went back and checked this show, Genola, we probably said vote about 50 times. You ready?
Yes, because that's just how important it is to vote, vote, vote. And since you said 50, we're going to ask you to go vote and to make sure that 50 other people will go vote.
Good. Genola, it's always just wonderful to talk with you. We talk a lot off the air, but I just enjoy sitting down and talking with you, and I'm looking forward to working with you when you become judge.
Yes, the feeling is certainly mutual, James. I certainly enjoy every time you interview me because you're just such a warm personality, and I appreciate you taking the time to interview me, and I thank TV 35 for this opportunity.
Okay. Vote Genola Jackson. You heard the dates. Get your friends, get your kinfolk, get your church members, and get out and vote. If you don't know her name, it's Genola Jackson. Thank y'all so much for joining us today right here on TV 35.